What's up with it, White Boy Radio? Wow, I don't know what's up with the lighting on this one. I'm going old tablet on it because, let's get this closer. Because look, we got some updated information. That's better. Tales from the crypt, tales from the dark, my girls and goons. All right, here we go. Now, seriously though, ELIZA FLETCHER. Shout out to Carol, Instagram with the information. If I get this thing right. Anyway I look, it's going to look weird. Here we go. Let's do it like this. I feel like I'm on like a stage. Attention. Tennessee murder suspect Cleotha Henderson, the ex-con accused of abducting and killing local teacher and mother of two, ELIZA FLETCHER, during her morning run on September 2nd, has been indicted on rape, kidnapping, and felony firearms charges in the connection with a second sexual assault. It happened almost a year ago, according to court documents. Cleotha Abston, a.k.a. Cleotha Henderson, on September 21st, 2021, in Shelby County, Tennessee, and before the finding of his indictment, did unlawfully and intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly sexually penetrate the victim by use of force or coercion while armed with a weapon, the indictment reads. The Memphis police spokesperson said on Friday that the new charges were unrelated to the attack on Fletcher, 34, whom he allegedly abducted during her morning jog on September 2nd. Her remains were later found behind a vacant home. Separately, the police and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said that a 2021 entry into the federal government's combined DNA index system matched the evidence collected in connection with the attack on Fletcher, linking Henderson to the second victim's case. He was indicted on September 8th, documents show. Henderson, also known as Cleotha Abston, served 20 years. Well, we know all that. So what we know all the rest of this story says. A link will be in the description box. There we go. Better lighting. Sorry for the clothing arrangements, but I could be an old fat dude, so just get over yourself. But here's the deal. Henderson, they were able to link and solve another crime because of the shoes. Remember the shoes. Remember, this scumbag had to go to his brother's house and wash up. He was acting all weird. They couldn't find ELIZA's body. They find ELIZA, finally find her. I mean, common sense tells you they ran them DNA test on the blood he was washing off. There was a pair of sneakers, remember that? They got him, bamity bam. Who knows what the hair and everything else was in the SUV, and then bam, they linked this scumbag to another same assault. But here's the thing. That's just the first thing to ping. This is an NCIC thing. And this goes back to the only reason I have any information on this is through experience. When you go to prison, the first thing they do when you get off that bus is they have you pee in a cup and they swab your mouth. You know why? Well, if you piss dirty when you go to prison, you just went from county property to state property. The way that county deals with you and the way that state deals with you, totally different. And we could even argue county, state, and federal. But in this instance, let's just say you're an inmate in the county jail and you're burning some bud, and you get on that prison bus, and then you go to prison. The state now gets you. They're going to say, no. We don't play that. Homie, don't play that. With the sock. Right to confinement. However, that's just the pee. They swab your mouth. They do that because you can be in prison for, whatever, something petty, ripping off a pawn shop, because you got caught for that. But what you didn't get caught for 3 years ago was raping the old lady. Now that 2 years for robbing the pawn shop just turned into 20. And that's exactly what happened in this case. This scumbag, wiping the blood off, was messy. I don't understand. When you go to prison, you're forced to learn the legal system, not because you want to, but because everyone around you is telling you their story, why they're in there, blah blah blah, and it's implanted in your brain. You learn the law. You're forced to learn the law. So my point is, this guy did 20 whatever years, didn't learn the law, got out, attacked Miss Fletcher, and then he was so sloppy about the way he did it, and I'm not justifying it, but I'm explaining it. He then got himself caught for at least one other really big charges. Who knows what's coming next? Moron, scumbag, chomo, pedo, buster. I hope your booty hole gets blown out when you're in there, man. Seriously. It's Whiteboard Radio. To the next one, man. Just giving you guys the update.